Students, a very good morning to all of you. In the previous video, I have completed the chapter Creating Tables in Word 2013. Now, today I am going to revise the chapter one by one. So here, the word we are finding, that is the table. Tables. So, what is table? Or what are the tables? Actually, students, tables are used to organize the information. Organize the information. Organize the information, or you can say data, or data in a form of rows and columns. Rows and columns. Rows and columns. So students, tables are used to organize the information or data in a form of rows and columns. So when we are inputting the data must be stored in the form of rows and columns. So just imagine that I have created a table here, like this one. So this is known as column. This is column and this is rows. So what the definition you are finding in the rows and column? When vertical line and horizontal line crossing to each other, they are forming a box. They are forming a box, and these boxes are known as cells. So you can say that tables are used to organize the data in the form of row or columns. So here, these are the cells. So you will start to input the value in these cells. You can quickly input the value. So it means we are organizing the information or data in the form of row and column. So student, this is the table definition and what is the rows and columns. Now how we can create a table? I have told you that there are two methods are there for creating the table. Method 1. In method 1, I have told you the step wise I have described. So you will take the step wise and easily you can create a table on the screen. So step 1, so you will take the step 1 first. The word you will find, that is the insert. So you will put the cursor on the insert icon and click on it. Whenever you will click on it, so then the next step you will apply here. The next step, one by one you have to move. Click on table from the tables group. Click on table from the tables group. So the second step. First step, click on insert tab. Second step, click on table. There will be the option in the box table. From the table group you will find. So whenever you will click, you will find a grid of cells. A grid of cells will appear. See here. Step 2. When you have clicked, so you will see again a table will be displayed here, like this one. Yes, this is that. Now for the step 3 you have to take. Step 3, move the pointer to select rows or move the mouse pointer to select rows and columns. So just imagine that we want to select from this one to this one. Yes. So what you will do? You will put the cursor mouse pointer here and start to drag up to this one. You will move the mouse pointer like this. So you will find here the green options which appear on the screen. From that one we are selecting the rows and columns. First of all, we have clicked here and started to drag it and selected this rows and this column and click it. So whenever you will click, you will find that will become the shaded portion. It means this is the indication that you have selected the row and column. So this is the first method. So how we can create a table. Now the second method also I have told you. Same thing is there. Only the little difference is there. Method 2. Method 2. Same apply. You will first of all, step 1, what you will take? Click on Insert tab. Step 1, you will click on Insert tab. For inserting the rows and column, you will click on the Insert tab. Then you will take the step 2. Step 2. First of all, in the playlist, as you have seen, click on table from the table group. From the table group. Click on table from the table group. This is the second option. Or you can say the second step. Select the insert table option here. Step 3. See the differences here. Now we have to select the insert option. Insert table option. In this box you will find insert table option. So step 3 you will put the insert table option and click on the insert table option. You will find a box will display here like this one. It will ask the number of columns, and number of rows. So according to your need, how many columns and how many rows you have to create, you will put the value here. So you will put, just imagine that you have kept 6 and next one rows 4. So by the help of the insert tab, whenever you will click it on OK button, at the bottom you will find that is the OK button, and click on the OK button. So you will find, according to your need, you have selected the 6 columns. So from 6 columns here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And second, you have selected the 4 rows. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So like this, the 6th column and 4 rows, a table will appear on the screen. This is the second method how we can insert a table. Is it clear? Now entering the value, how we can enter the value in the cells? It's very easy. Enter the value. Enter the values. So it means you have created a table like this one. Any table you can create with the help of the rows and columns. And in this one, you have to input the value. Any data you can input. So what you will do? You will move the mouse pointer on the particular cell where you have to input the data. So if you are putting here the mouse pointer and click on the mouse pointer, so you will see that it becomes the dark. So whenever you have kept the mouse pointer and clicking it, so you will find that it becomes dark. So this is known as active cell. Active cell. So you can write the data. So one by one, you can move the mouse pointer with the help of the arrow key, left side, right side, top and bottom. You can move, and each and every data you can input in the table. So only you have to move the mouse pointer. If you want to move here, you will put the cursor here and click on it. So that will become the active, and you can put the value. Just imagine that I am putting here the 70. So this is the way how you can enter the value in the table. So by the help of the mouse pointer we can move it. Now students, next is how we can enter a new column or row in a table. How we can enter. Entering rows or inserting, you can say inserting rows and columns. So in a table we have to insert rows and columns. So how we can insert? I have told you that in each and every work which you are going to perform, you have to use the stick, and with the help of the stick easily you can perform your work. So first of all, here inserting a new column. Inserting a new column. See here how we can insert. So what you will do? First of all, you will take the step 1. Select cell where we want to insert. Select cell where we want to insert. See here, the first step what we are taking, select the cell where we want to insert a new column. So it means a table is created, and from the table you have to select where you want to create a new column. Yes. If you want to create up to this one, so first of all you will select the cell where we have to insert a new column. And whenever you have selected, then click on the layout tab. It means you have selected the cell where we have to input or insert a new column. And what is step 2 you will take? Step 2, same process you will apply. Click on insert left or insert right. Click on insert left or insert right. So where is the need of the column? It's depend upon you that you have to select left side or right side. So when you have selected the left, insert left or right in the rows and columns group. So from the rows and columns group, you will select rows and columns group. You will select. So you can find where we have selected the cell. That cell will be inserted in the form of a column in the table. This is the inserting a cell, new column, how we can insert. Now, second is inserting new rows or inserting new row. How we can insert a new row. So just you have seen how we can insert the new column. Now inserting a new row, how we can insert. Same thing you have to apply again. Step 1. Select the cell. Select the cell where we want to insert. Where we want to insert a new row. See. So what you will do, and click on layout tab. And click on layout tab. So just in the column you have selected the cell where you have to insert the column. In the same way, you have to select a row. First of all, select the cell where you want to insert a new row, and whenever you have selected, click on Layout tab. So what the second step you will take? Step 2 you will take. Click on Insert Above or Insert Below. Click on Insert Above. Click on Insert Above or Insert Below. Insert Below. See the difference what you have found. In the column you have moved the cursor left to right, right to left. But whenever we are going to insert a new row, so that time click on Insert Above or Insert Below. So whenever as your required, as needed in the rows and columns. So whenever you have clicked it, so you will see the new rows and that which you have selected, which will start to create anywhere. It will start to create in the form of above or below. So this is the way how we can insert a rows in a new table. So just to have seen that how we can insert a column and how we can insert a row. Now students, next selecting cells. How we can select the cells. The next we have to read how we can select cells. First, selecting cells. Selecting cells. We can select multiple cells, rows and columns in a table to edit or format them together. So it's depend upon you. If you want to select more than one cell, you can perform for the any type of addition or editing you can. First of all, we will read in the sequence. Selecting a single cell, how we can select and selecting a single cell. Selecting a single cell. Triple click inside the cell to select the cell. So here, if you want to select here, this is the cell. So what you will do, you will put the mouse pointer here and you will click mouse pointer 3 times, triple click, so that particular cell will be selected. This is the way how we can select a single cell. Second, selecting all the cells in a table. All the cells in a row first. Selecting all the cells in a row. Selecting all the cells in a row. Just select it down. So what you will do? First of all, keep the mouse pointer in front of the row. In front of the row. So which, just imagine that this is the row. So first of all, keep the mouse pointer in front of the row. Towards the left edge and click the left mouse button. So here, the left mouse, you will keep the mouse pointer on the left hand side and click the mouse pointer or mouse button, left button, you will click it. The entire rows will be selected. So in this way, when you have selected, entire rows will be selected and drag it at the bottom. So all the rows will be selected. So this is the way how we can select the rows. Select it, drag the mouse at the bottom. So all the cells which you have selected, that will become the dark, and you can input the value which you want to input. Next topic. Selecting all the cells in a column. Selecting all the cells in a column. All the cells in a column. So here we have selected the rows. Now we have to select the column. So what you will do? Keep the mouse pointer. Keep the mouse pointer in the form of column, where keep the mouse pointer at the top of the column. The pointer turns a downward arrow. pointer will change like this one, downward arrow. Click the left mouse button to select the entire column. So you will start to select here and you will move the mouse here. So you will see the first row, all the columns which you have selected, that will become the shaded portion. It means you have selected the cells in a column. Next is deleting rows or columns. Deleting rows and columns. How we can delete the rows and columns which you have deleted? So what the step you will take? First of all, select the cell whose row or column is to be deleted. So what you will do in the table, first of all, you will select which row and which columns has to be deleted. So it's according to your need. We can select the table from the rows. If you want to select the rows, if you want to select the column, we can select it for deleting it. After then, whose row and column is to be deleted? It's the clear now. Click on Layout tab. When you have selected this one, so after that you will click on the Layout tab. Click on the Layout tab. After then, the step third you will take. The delete option will be displayed. Delete option will be displayed. Click on the delete in the rows and column group. In the rows and columns group, you will select the delete and click on the delete key. Select an option, delete rows or delete columns. So you will select the rows and select the columns, how many rows and how many columns. If you want to delete it, you can select, and after then you will put the delete option and click on the delete option. You will find the rows and columns, number of rows, number of columns which you have selected, that will be deleted from your table. So student, this is the way how we can delete. So today I am finishing the video revision up to this one. Next time I will meet for the next video. Okay students, thank you.